When you're oh my gosh, we're starting this already. Take two. When you're comparing trucking companies, it's tempting to go for the one offering the highest percentage of line haul. We're gonna be okay. Thinking it means the most money in your pocket. Oh, that's good. You see offers like 60, 70, or even 80% of the line haul. Keep going. It seems like a no-brainer to choose the highest. Yeah, that'd be great. But there is more to it than that. Something's not right. Often, the higher percentage pay, the more you'll have to cover in costs like trailer fees, permits, insurance, which can cut into your take-home pay. Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell you what percentage pay really means, how different companies handle it, and what questions you should ask to make the best decision. Yes. We'll also explain how ATS handles percentage pay and what to consider when deciding on the right pay program for you. Yeah. What is percentage pay? Percentage pay is exactly what it sounds like. Your paycheck is a portion of what the customer pays to the carrier to haul the load. Let's say a company offers you 60% of the line haul. Naturally, you might be thinking, well, where's the other 40% going? Straight into the carrier's pocket? Not quite. That percentage pay covers the carrier's costs, things like insurance, maintenance, and all of the other behind-the-scenes stuff that keeps the business running. The more they've invested in the load, the more they keep. Some companies keep it simple. You get a straight percentage of everything. Others use a split percentage pay, where you get a percentage of the line haul, but a flat rate for other things like fuel or permits. At ATS, you might see both percentage pay and cents per mile for fuel on your settlements. Each carrier has its own approach to percentage pay, making it really tough for you to compare companies, especially in a competitive market where everyone is trying to attract drivers. So, how do companies decide what percentage to pay? It boils down to overhead costs. Like any business, carriers have bills to pay. They've got offices to staff, fleet maintenance, and all those other costs that keep the wheels turning. Setting the percentage pay involves looking at the company's costs and figuring how much they need to take from each load to make sure the business remains successful and stable. Carriers also have to consider things like insurance for trailers and loads, plus the upkeep of modern tech-heavy equipment. Some companies even have debts to pay off, which might mean they take a bigger cut from the line haul. Percentage pay at ATS. At ATS, independent contractors start at 65% pay across all divisions: vans, flatbed, heavy haul, and Department of Defense, with a chance for that percentage pay to increase based on your individual contract. What sets us apart is we cover the costs of trailer maintenance, insurance, booking fees, permits, operating licenses, and more. If a tire blows or a brake line fails, it's on us. Licensing alone can cost over $5,500 a year. But with ATS, you don't have to worry about it, making your decision. While a company offering 80% of the line haul sounds great, you might have to pay for things like trailer upkeep, which can lower your overall earnings. On the other hand, a company offering a lower percentage pay might cover those extra expenses, potentially leaving you with more money in your pocket. When comparing companies, make sure to ask about the cost you'll be responsible for. Here are some questions to ask your recruiter. Do I get percentage pay for accessorials? What about detention pay? Am I paid a percentage for fuel? What deductions am I responsible for? And of course, the biggest piece of advice I can give you, get it in writing. Once you have the answers, figure out your average weekly pay, subtract your deductions, and see which company actually leaves you with more in the bank. Follow the link in the description to learn more about our pay programs at ATS. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Sam, one take Dwyer. Just kidding.